Welcome, everyone, to Off the Cuff. I am Adam Banks. Thank you for listening to the show. So much to get to. So much has been happening. And here to talk about it with me is Nellie. Nellie, so much has been going on.
Hey, everybody.
You know, I want to start the show off by saying some very depressing news. I hate to even bring it up, but it's such a serious topic, and it's such a serious issue that it's really brought it back up in society. It's kind of been ignored for a while. But Charlie Sheen has announced that he is HIV positive, Nellie.
Well, Adam, this is how I feel about it.
Okay, how do you feel about it?
It's crazy. I think it's expected.
You think it's expected? Charlie Sheen, he slept with a lot of women.
Oh, you think?
And he did a lot of drugs.
And there's no telling. I wouldn't doubt if he hadn't slept with men, too.
Probably.
And he's shot up. He's done everything.
Probably. It's one of the...
Do they call men promiscuous like they do girls?
I think promiscuous is just if you sleep around.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Very promiscuous.
Promiscuous, yeah. Charlie Sheen was just a male whore. He had no self-respect for himself.
Or for anybody else. He didn't care who knew it.
Very sad, though. The disease itself is a very terrible, awful disease.
Let me ask
Have
you
you ever
something.
known of anybody who had it? HIV? That's awful.
I'm sure I have and probably didn't know.
You know, yeah, it's just like...
But let me tell you something. He did everything in the world they tell you not to do to keep from getting AIDS.
He don't have AIDS.
And advertised it on TV.
He does not have AIDS, though. AIDS is a much worse
I know what it is.
Disease.
I know what it is. I'm an educated woman.
But HIV is...
It's very sad.
Well, did you watch the interview? It was on the Today Show.
Well, I wasn't finished.
With Matt Lauer. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't get to watch it.
Yeah. His doctor came on and explained it. The virus is dormant.
I know that.
It's undetectable. But he's had it for 4 years.
Yeah.
And he's just not coming public with it because women were, what do they call it, distorting? Is that what it's called when they're basically blackmailing you? He
paid all these people. Well, that too was his stupidity.
Yeah.
He chose to let them do him that
For 4
way.
years, he's saying his finances are ruined.
Well, I hate that for him. He ain't gonna be here to spend it. So what makes the difference?
He's on medication. He's
always been on medication.
You can live a long life and be on medication.
He's not gonna live long. I'd hate to be the inside of his body.
Yeah, you're really just not making a good case for Charlie Sheen, but...
You know what? He's got 2 daughters. Twin daughters.
I think he's got more kids than that.
Yeah, don't he have a son or something by another marriage?
I'm sure he does.
He's got a dad.
Yeah.
And I don't know if his mother's living, and I don't know if he has any. I know he has other siblings.
What in the world do they think about their son?
Well, I'm sure their heart's broken, but I'm sure they're not idiots either. Look who they are. They expected it. You cannot get out and carry on the way that man did, like he was still 16, 17 years old, and expect to live these days. You can't without getting something.
HIV, though, has now been brought up back into society. It was something, like I said at the beginning of the show, that was brought up. It was kind of quietened down for a long time because nobody really has had it. Not many celebrities have come out with HIV. Magic Johnson and who's another one? Like a celebrity, like a big celebrity, as big as Magic Johnson and Charlie Sheen. Not many.
What was that?
Not many. Mike Brady from the Brady Bunch had it.
Yeah.
But
so did Rock Hudson.
Who's that?
He was a famous movie star years ago, back when my mom was young.
What movies was he in?
Well, I don't know, Adam. Was I born back then?
I don't know. But
I have to look it up.
I don't know, but you knew who he was, and was it black and white movies though? Was it black and white movies?
Not all of them.
Rock Hudson.
See, you don't know who that is. You don't know who Betty Davis is. You don't know who.
Betty Davis sounds familiar though.
You don't know who. Let's see. Let me think of somebody.
I have no idea who you're about to say. I used to watch Nick at Night. I used to watch like a lot of the.
Nick at Night. That's teenager shit.
No, Nick at Night back when I was into kids, like Mary Tyler Moore and Bewitched. Yeah, Taxi.
Well, that was on when I was a kid.
Yeah, that was
When I was
Nick
a
at Night.
teenager.
Nick at Night when I was a
Well,
kid.
so you couldn't have been on when you
Nick
was
at Night
a kid.
when I was a kid. What was that? What was that?
I was like, well, you get on with it.
Nick at Night when I was a kid was older shows, like old shows back when you were a kid.
Yeah, see, how'd you like that, people?
Yeah, but something that's been absolutely devastating was what happened in Paris, France. 100 plus people died over there. Nellie, I've noticed that you didn't change your Facebook picture. How come?
I'm sick at it.
You didn't make your Facebook picture the French
What did
flag.
I just say?
You've been sick, so you've been
I
too
have hardly
sick
been on my phone.
to get on your phone and check Facebook.
I don't care.
You've been too sick for that.
I don't answer nothing. I don't do nothing. Not just unless I feel like I have to. I don't.
But Facebook is just your mind.
I don't care. What about that? Don't you get? I don't care.
So, I mean, what don't you care about?
I'm about ready to close it down anyway because it gets on my nerves.
Facebook does.
People put the stupidest shit out there.
Yeah, but who do you? It's the people that you follow, and it's your friends.
Yeah, it's lonely people if they want to be honest.
Yeah, they really are.
Because why do you call somebody and say, well, what time does this store close? Well, fuck, I don't know.
Anyway, Paris, France. Very sad is what's happened over there. Very sad.
I said it wasn't the number of people that was killed here in 9/11, but it damn sure had as much meaning.
Yeah.
Because we're all supposed to be free and children of God that can survive.
Yeah.
And live a normal life if you're a good person.
They darkened the Eiffel Tower.
I know.
They turned the lights off. I've never known of Paris turning the Eiffel Tower
It's
off.
red, white, and blue now. I mean, blue, red. What is it? Red. It's blue, red, and white.
The colors of the French flag.
Yes. It's blue, red, and white.
The colors of the French flag. I guess.
I hate when you do that. Look it up.
Well, it just takes away time. Nobody has time to
Yeah, but people
wait.
don't like it when something that's like that. It's disrespectful.
Why don't you know it?
I do know it.
Okay, then what is it?
I said
what is it?
blue, white, red.
Blue, white, and red. There we go. So why do I have to look it up?
Because you don't know it and you need to know it for a fact.
Blue, white, and red. Ain't that the same colors as the USA?
But it's just, I'm talking about in the order, Adam.
Okay, very good though, Nellie.
God.
Very, very good. Blue, white, and red. That's what it is.
I think
That's what it is though.
I know that's what it is.
That's good.
I told you that before.
That's good. I love it.
I don't like to watch that kind of stuff.
Did you like history?
But I want to give those people my respect.
Did you enjoy history in school?
No, not really.
What was your favorite?
So, it depended on what it was.
Out of all
The Vikings and stuff and all that crap
Yeah.
we read about, I didn't like it.
You didn't read about
I didn't get into
U.S.
it.
history or nothing?
Well, yes, Adam.
Okay, so like
I went to school.
In school though, did you like take social studies, English, science, math? That's the subject.
No, Adam, we had a one-room school.
That
is a stupid
No,
question.
that's the subjects you had. So what was your favorite one out of all those? Was it English? You didn't like social studies.
I didn't like English.
Did you like
Hated
math?
English.
You liked math, didn't you?
I loved math. It was great math.
You loved math?
I did.
You look like a math person. You actually look like you would be a math teacher.
I loved it.
You look like a fourth grade math teacher, Nellie. Just mean.
Oh, Lord, to know what I know and go back to being... I'd like to be 11 or 12, maybe 13. 13 was pretty yucky.
13 was yucky.
13's not good. I don't know why, but it's just not.
Oh my gosh, if I could go back and start over, I think I would start with age... I would probably start with age 16.
I want to say something, but I don't want to say it on air right now. I'll have to think about it.
Okay, well, you stir on that.
I will.
Yeah, you definitely stir on that. But, so a lot has been happening. I don't even think we mentioned that we have a new governor in Kentucky, Matt Bevin.
Yeah.
He won the governor race
I
in
hope
Kentucky.
he can make some changes.
He's trying to.
It's going to be better for us.
He's trying to. He's
he does.
trying to bring 1,000 non-merit jobs to the state. He says within 2 years he wants that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
He wants to get people into the real world.
He's trying to get people out here and working. Like, he's trying to get people off, like...
The American people.
He's trying to get people that are unemployed back to work.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying.
And if they don't start wanting to work, it's just going to get worse.
Right. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Well, Nellie, I want to thank you for joining me.
I just want to say real quick, I do have an unspoken prayer.
Okay.
And God knows, that's between me and God. So I just wanted everybody to maybe say a prayer. It's just an unspoken prayer.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nellie, thank God you're feeling better. You was in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in the hospital. What's it like being in the hospital, though?
It's awful.
Did it feel eerie?
No, it's the most uncomfortable place.
Can you sleep good at all?
Well, no, because they're in there waking you up every 5 minutes.
Are
when
they?
You're as sick as I was.
Why do they wake you up, though?
You got to have medicine. You got to have your blood pressure checked. They got to listen to your heart. They got to do all kinds of things.
I guess just basically checking if you're dead or not.
Yeah, basically.
I guess so.
See if they threw up.
Well, I came and visited you. I probably did the worst thing. I was thinking about that. I thought about that on the way home, and it made me feel bad what I did.
You know what? I want to talk about something gross while I was at the hospital.
But hold on really quick, though. I just wanted to... It's been on my mind. It's been heavy on my heart. I took you out back so you could smoke you a cigarette. Terrible for you. And here I was, an accomplice to it.
What?
I rode you out in a wheelchair. Do you hear me?
I don't remember that.
Rode you out in a wheelchair outside. You were wearing no, you weren't wearing no robe. You were just like, you had really nothing on. Like, you just
I
had
my gown
like
on.
a gown.
And I didn't have a blanket wrapped around my arm.
I don't really remember. I don't think so. No.
I don't remember going.
And it was listen. Yes, you do. And then we went around the side of the building so the wind would block us. And that woman came.
Yeah, it got real cold.
And talked to us.
But,
yes. And that chair kept stopping every time I would let go that you ever go.
You would go wham.
You'd be like, "Oh, you were killing me." Everybody in the hospital looking at us and staring. He's like, you know what? I swear, people in the hospital, if they just knew us, if they recognized our voices, from off the cuff, if they were listeners, they just...
I let people walk past us. I bet they thought, look, that bitch, don't ask her, because she's going to take your head off if you say anything.
Yeah, no, because
don't even ask her if she's okay.
Yeah, you were mad. Yeah, the nurses would come in. They looked really nervous. Like, when they would pop their head around the corner, they'd be like, is everything okay? They just knew there was going to be something said. You never one time said, yes, everything is fine.
Oh, I had one come in there and knew everything. She knew everything.
I met her.
I told her.
The big girl, the fat girl. The fat nurses are the best. I love them. I love them. They really are.
I just told her.
They're just genuine.
I just told her.
I love them. And they're pretty nurses. There ain't nothing wrong. Heavy. I'm sorry. I'll be politically correct. Heavier.
You didn't screw it up. It's too late.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with a big fat girl. There ain't. More pushing for the cushion. So, there is definitely an eerie feeling to being in the hospital. But tell me something gross you said.
I'm not telling them.
Why'd you bring it up? And did you think about what you were going to think?
Well, I was going to tell y'all. Have y'all had to throw up at the hospital lately? It's a cool thing. They got this thing they give you. It looks like I don't know what the hell it looks like. But it's round, big round thing. And they turn this little white top. And they pull it. And this little blue pleated thing comes out, and when you pull it out, it's like
what are you talking about? I lost it too, and you kept it going. I mean, you really did. You be damned if you were going to stop that. You throw up in it. We covered it. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for listening to the show. It's Nellie. It's always a pleasure having you on. I'm glad we're ending on this note, because her trying to explain that was just too much for me.
Oh.
Yes. So we'll see you, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure. See you in the next episode.